setup, like, and then this is gonna signal like the screen will pop up and say technical difficulties.
Good evening. My name is Fenton, and I welcome you to this year's Lake Fenton Commencement Ceremony. This evening incorporates school tradition, recognition of individual students, anticipation by the class of 2017, excitement of family and friends, and many cameras and cell phones. So at this time, I ask you to please make sure you silence your cell phones. Joining us tonight are Lake Fenton Community School Board trustees and officers, administration, class of 2017 officers, teachers, and staff. I would like to take a moment to thank all the parents, families, and friends for making this evening's occasion so special. Now, if you will all join me in standing for our national anthem. The national anthem will be led by our band director, Diane Gunn. Representatives from the class of 2017. Please give a warm welcome to Alexis McMichael and Samuel Behringer.
Thank you, Mr. Cicillo. Good evening, Lake Fenton. Samuel and I have the honor of introducing the on-stage guests attending tonight's commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Alexis. It is my pleasure to begin with the individuals seated to the left and your right, beginning with Lake Fenton Board of Education Student Representative Jack Babbitt, Lake Fenton Board of Education Student Representative Zoe Howison, Board Trustee Mr. Bob Hutchins, Board Trustee Mr. Christopher Fletcher, Board Trustee Ms. Catherine Carswell, Board Treasurer Mr. Orland Knuth, Board Secretary Ms. Heidi Howison, Board Vice President Mr. Mike Sislo, Board President Mr. Larry Galewski, Assistant Superintendent Ms. Julie Williams, and Superintendent Mr. Wainwright.
Principal, Mr. Christopher Belcher. Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Vincent Sislo. Class of 2017 Advisor, Mr. Jason Taylor. Class President, Emma Rhodes. Class Vice President, Allison Von Degenhausen. Class Secretary, Natalie Gallimore. Class Treasurer, Darren Dildine. And Class Representative, Abigail Wills. Student Council President Emma Rhodes will now talk about our class vote.
Thanks, Alexis and Samuel. If you didn't catch it, I'm Emma, and I'm going to be talking about our class vote today. Our class vote this year is the best way to predict the future is to create it from Abraham Lincoln. As seniors at our high school graduation, preparing to take our next steps, I think we can all agree that the future is something weighing heavily on all our minds. Something that used to be as simple as finding plans for the weekend or even asking our mom what's for dinner has turned to figuring out what we're doing for the next 4 years and even for the rest of our lives. Which, to say the least, is a little bit intimidating. Not too long ago, this very moment was considered part of that scary and unknown future. When we were all deciding on camping gown colors and fighting over whether they could be tie-dyed or not, this day seemed like an eternity away. But here we are, just 9 short months later, no tie-dye in sight, thank God, and ready to make our next move. We all want to know what the future has in store for us, and to see if our dreams of becoming doctors, lawyers, and even my potential trophy winners out there, well, will come to life. But those dreams will never become reality if we just sit back and wait for them to happen. In order to get anything accomplished, we need to hold ourselves accountable, go out and make it happen for ourselves. The years we spent at Lake Fenton studying under the best staff, teachers, and coaches have provided us with all the tools necessary to take on the real world and create the lives that we've dreamt about. It's our responsibility to make the best of what we've been given and mold our own futures. Student Council Vice President Allison Von Degenhausen will now talk about our class song.
Thank you, Emma. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, teachers, family, and of course my fellow graduates. My name is Allie, and I'm here to present our class song, reflect on our high school experiences, and hopefully reduce some of the tears. The song that our class chose is 100 Years by Five for White. This song is a simple reminder about how precious life is. As children, we all can't wait to grow up, and all we do is focus on the future. As adults, we focus on the past and how great life was, and how that we wish we could go back. But what we need to do is focus on the present. You can't go back, so you have to enjoy the now, cherish the past, and look forward to the future. Exactly 157 different people are going to walk out of this auditorium today. These 157 people have been a part of so many memories. From kids running into the woods at Torrey Hill, to kids getting puked on because they were nice and put your book away that day. Sorry about that one, Gail. To our wonderful 8th grade camp memories involving windows and arrows, along with our class's numerous Twitter fights, with some people getting a little bit more involved than others. At Darren. And of course that one time when our basketball team won not only the district, but the regional championship. Our class has been through a lot of great things together, but this was only the beginning. We have around 100 years to live, and this was just the first 18 years. But they were some of the best. These 157 different paths are going to walk out of this auditorium in all different directions. Some to become doctors, some to become teachers, some to become engineers, and some maybe even WWE superstars. As we all take on our own paths of life, we need to sink in every single moment, the good and even the bad. Don't rush your life, enjoy the journey, and enjoy the little things that life has to offer. My dad always told me that high school would fly by in the blink of an eye, and boy was he right. He said to enjoy these moments because they are gone before you know it. As in the song when the singer reminisces on being 15 for a moment, it makes me think back to our freshman year, and how scared we all were of those seniors. And well, now we are those seniors who are about to graduate from high school. I would personally like to thank my teachers, coaches, friends, family, and my mom and dad for always supporting me through everything I've done and making my high school experience the best it could possibly be. Lake Fenton has shaped us all in many ways. We are going to take what we have learned and go on to pursue our big dreams. High school has been a heck of a ride that flew by in the blink of an eye. Though our time at Lake Fenton has come to an end, we will never forget the memories we have experienced with one another. I'm so thankful for all of you. Lake Fenton will forever be a part of who we are, and we will forever be Blue Devils. Student Council Secretary Natalie Gallimore will now talk about the class flag.
Thanks, Allison. Carnations are a symbol of tradition. With a history that dates back to over 2,000 years ago, the flowers have often been used, as in our case, as a ceremonial symbol. The white carnation, in particular, symbolizes pure love and good luck, two things that the class of 2017 will hold close to our hearts. The first symbol, pure love, sounds so simple, but looking deeper, it truly plays a part in our graduation. Through all these years of walking the halls and seeing familiar faces, there is no other school that holds a place so dear to us. We all will go our separate ways, but nothing can take those memories of our years of blue and white. Then there is good luck. We are beginning a new chapter in our lives, and admit it or not, that can be scary. We will make new friends, learn new information, and begin new careers. But no matter how far we wander, there is a support system hoping we do our best in our endeavors and succeed in whatever we may try. Our white carnations carry a message, just as I do for you. My fellow classmates, before we are gone, I ask that you too will wish luck to your friends, acquaintances, or even someone who you may have only briefly seen in passing. Wish them luck and love them as freely as you are able, because they are the anchors that hold you to the school where you grew up. Student Council Treasurer Darren Dildine will now talk about our class color.
Hello. Thank you, Natalie. Good evening, Lake Fenton families. Earlier this year, the class of 2017 gathered in the auditorium to choose our class color, quote, song, and flower. I am honored to announce and speak on the class of 2017's color, gold. Most times, when people think of the color gold, they think of items such as jewelry, metals, and money. The color gold holds traits of wealth, achievement, and triumph. But I believe the color gold has a deeper meaning. When I think about the color gold, I think about the golden moments that we shared as a class. Some of those golden moments that we have shared were traveling to Mackinac Island in 4th grade. This was the first time all of us as a class traveled somewhere outside of Genesee County. Or when we went to Camp Hayawenta in 8th grade, where I believed our class bonded the most. Our class remembers moments from that trip when students may have tapped a window too hard and it shattered their finger. Or when a bow and arrow went faulty and snapped and shot into somebody's arm. These are personally some of my favorite golden moments, as I am sure you have your own class in 2017. Whether it was winning a championship for your sport that you participated in, or just doing good on a test that you spent hours studying for, we all had our golden moments. I hope that you take something from these golden moments and learn from them and use them in the next chapter of your life. I would never trade any of these moments with you, class of 2017. Student Council Representative Abigail Rhodes will now talk about our class gift.
Thank you, Darren. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to have given the privilege to present to you our class of 2017 gift. On behalf of the Student Council, we wanted our gift to represent the class of 2017. Inspired by Mr. Belcher, it was only fitting for our gift to be 10 new Blue Devil Pride posters that will be hung up in the high school. This year, Lake Fenton has given a whole new meaning to the word pride. P stands for positive, R stands for respect, I stands for independent, D stands for dependable, and finally E stands for engage. As a class, we take pride in the many accomplishments we have achieved. Just to name a few, we were the very first class to go through middle school without winning the Spirit Stick. And also, we were the first class to lose powder puff both our junior and senior year. If that's not something to be proud of, then I don't know what is. On a serious note, this class has done some pretty amazing things. With a handful of future collegiate athletes, we were able to accumulate many district titles, a couple regional titles, and even some state titles. Also, this year, our band was able to march at the Michigan State Homecoming Parade, the Magnificent Mile, and even Disney World. Throughout these accomplishments, we learned what it's like to have Blue Devil pride. If it was even participating in the student sections at sporting events, putting on your Lake Fenton uniforms, or even taking part of the Blue Devil Fridays, the newfound sense of pride was obvious. As we embark on this new chapter and gain our independence, even though we are all going in different directions, we will continue to carry our Blue Devil pride wherever we go. The Lake Fenton Board of Education, and Mike Sislo, Vice President of the Lake Fenton Board of Education, who will now introduce the valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2017.
Thank you, Abigail. This year's valedictorian and salutatorian introduction is quite unique. We have the honor of introducing these two individuals together as they are twin sisters. This year's class of 2017 valedictorian is Emma Beatrice Rhodes, and this year's class of 2017 salutatorian is Abigail Catherine Rhodes. They are the daughters of Cliff and Kathy Rhodes. Now they deserve a nice round. Emma is graduating with a grade point average of 4.0. She has been the class of 2017 Student Council President all 4 years of high school. She's been a member of the National Honor Society and Key Club for the past 2 years and has enjoyed serving on the yearbook committee for 3 years. Emma has been nominated for the Daughter of the American Revolution Scholarship and will be attending Michigan State University Honors College in the fall, majoring in human biology. She plans to be a pediatrician. At this time, I'll turn it over to Mr. Cicillo.
All right. Abigail is graduating with a grade point average of 3.996. She's been a class of 2017 Student Council Representative all 4 years of high school. She's been a member of the National Honor Society and Key Club for 2 years. Is the current president of the National Honor Society. She played Lake Fenton varsity soccer for 4 years and captained the team for 2 of those. Abigail was named MVP in 2015 and 16. She plans to attend Michigan State University in the fall as well and study supply chain management. Please give a warm welcome to your class of 2017 valedictorian and salutatorian Emma and Abigail Rhodes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Abby Rhodes, your class of 2017 salutatorian. And I'm Emma Rhodes, your class of 2017 valedictorian. In the history of Lake Fenton, we're actually the first twins that ever accomplished this feat, and the only other pair to achieve anything close were 2 co-valedictorians, which would have been possible if Abby didn't drop the ball in algebra 2. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I really played on jokes, it's okay. One thing we did get to share, however, was the memorable 13 years in the Lake Fenton Community School District. Not only did we get to share this experience with each other, but we also got to share it with many of our fellow classmates graduating today. Since we've all come so far, we feel that it's only appropriate to take a look back on our 4 years of high school together. We started our freshman year all in the same boat, not knowing what to expect, but still anxious for what the next 4 years had in store. Based on siblings' experiences, horror stories from teachers, and precautionary lectures from parents, we either walked in the doors feeling like we owned the school, or wishing we could have gotten off at the bus back at the middle school just one more time. Even though the high school was only 4 hallways, navigating them on our first day was more complicated than the changing halls at Hogwarts. And if starting high school wasn't even enough to worry about, the Ebola epidemic was slowly on the rise. Somehow we barely made it through the craziness of freshman year and emerged into a new, exciting experience as sophomores. On our second year in, we thought we knew all the secrets and hacks to high school, like how to sneak in and out the gym doors without getting caught. Not that we ever did that, but and that Erhad was the only quiz that you needed for an A. Underclassmen, that's ERHOB if you want to write it down. Sophomore year wasn't anything special, but at least we weren't freshmen because even though we were there 3 months ago, they were the worst. That's just about one. This was the year that most of us got our license, but some of us didn't, and it's still okay. Sophomore year was also the first and the last time the class of 2017 ever won anything, and we won the Spirit League that went here, and also the Flow Building contest. Continuing on to junior year, things got a little bit more complicated. On one hand, we were finally upperclassmen, but on the other hand, we spent our entire academic careers preparing to take the ACT, to only take the SAT in the spring. For some of us, this was our first prom experience, unless you were actually cool and went with an upperclassman beforehand. And majority of us, this was stage 1 of senioritis. And finally, we've arrived at senior year. We're the first of the last group. We suffered a really unexpected loss to the juniors in our final Powder Puff game. But later that week, we watched some of our favorite football players kiss their moms at our last pep assembly. And finally celebrated a win on our last homecoming game at Lake Fenton. We sent out our college applications and hesitantly chose our majors that we would probably end up changing in the next year. We struggled through our challenging schedules filled with gym classes, art, and extracurriculars, and somehow lived to tell the tale. And here we are today, in our caps and gowns, ready to walk across the stage and conquer whatever life has in store for us next. After surviving the Cinnamon Challenge, the breakup of One Direction, and even Madison Ireland's full evolution, I really don't think there's anything we can't do. Albert Einstein once said, "Education is what remains after one is forgotten, but one is learned in school." Being a graduate of Lake Fenton High School means that we have all the tools and the brainpower necessary to take on the real world. Even though most of us have already forgotten the quadratic formula and even the process of mitosis. The real world means no more hand-holding, no more relying on mom and dad, and worst of all, no more good cookie days. Despite the hardships we might face in this real world, each obstacle will just be one step closer to achieving greatness. If there's ever a time in doubt, just remember Steve Jobs started Apple in a garage, and Albert Einstein didn't even graduate high school. So in reality, when you think of it, you're already one step ahead of Albert Einstein. If there's any lesson you leave Lake Fenton with, let it be that the secret to leaving a legacy isn't about your popularity, the status, or how much money you have, but the impression that you leave on those that you cross paths with and the memories that you leave behind. Thank you, class of 2017, for 13 years full of amazing memories. Each and every one of us has surely made our mark at Lake Fenton, and we hope that our legacies continue to live on even after we left. We would now like to introduce the class of 2017 advisor, Mr. Taylor, to address the senior class.
Thank you, girls. Well, here we are. Can you believe it? A decade ago, which is hard to believe, a group of kids in my very first year of teaching second grade at West Shore melted my heart. I told them that even though I would have, God willing, many future classes, that they would always be my favorite. And that even though they were leaving me, I would still be checking in on them from time to time. As I looked at this group of teary-eyed second graders that sat before me on our classroom carpet on the last day of school, I made a promise to come back and be their class advisor. It was a promise that I knew they couldn't grasp, but one that I would do my very best to keep. 4 years ago, which feels like yesterday, I anxiously requested to take on the role of advisor for the class of 2017 before they became freshmen. Everything fell into place. Over the past 4 years, I've had the honor of working with my past second graders, but I've also gotten to know so many other wonderful Lake Fenton students and families. It's hard to express what you all mean to me. So once again, here we are, and there's so many thoughts and feelings running through my mind and heart. Over Memorial Day weekend, I sat down and attempted to place my thoughts and feelings on paper in the form of a poem. So here we go. My feelings, happiness and sadness, wrapped in one. My thoughts, it's over, but how proud I am of each of you. The poem is titled, Not Too Long Ago. Not too long ago, you were an itty bitty thing. Yes, even you, Trent. Not too long ago, to your mom and dad, you claimed. Not too long ago, your teachers actually read to you. Not too long ago, your problems were far and few. It took a bit of time to get you here today. And not too long ago is what you're going to eventually say. Not too long ago, I walked and watched my family cry. Not too long ago, I graduated, and then will come the sigh. You'll remember back with fondness to the easiest days of your life, and laugh because your new perspective shines a brand new light. Enjoy this evening, enjoy tonight. It's now officially your turn to experience what the adults in here have already learned. Enjoy each moment as it comes. Don't take for granted the next day, because sooner than you know it, not too long ago, is what you'll say. Thank you for everything, class of 2017 graduates and families. I've enjoyed every moment of my class sponsorship. It is now my honor to introduce Lake Fenton High School's principal, Mr. Belcher, to address the graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Let me be the next to simply congratulate the class of 2017 on getting to this point. There is no doubt that today is a day each of you will always remember. And while each of you took a slightly different path to get here, each of those paths had its challenges and its joys, and is therefore equally impressive. I have learned much about the Lake Fenton way during my first year in the district. But I still remember the first time I heard of a long-standing tradition that I had the honor of introducing next. This is a community that values relationships and clearly understands that it's those relationships that give us strength. I can't think of a better way to demonstrate that sentiment than what is about to happen. Parents and guardians, please rise for the class of 2017. Graduates, please rise and face the audience. Class of 2017, I ask that you now find your families in the audience, hug them, kiss them, and thank them for the role they have played in your life up to this point. Please play the tribute song, I Live by One Republic.
off your battery? Oh, really? Is that aftermarket? No, I think it's a aftermarket. Oh, yeah, that's why. I used to, but I guess a lot. And they won't tell you, but they do like it. They don't have like a, I think they have a computer in it that
Graduates, this is your 2-minute warning. Your 2-minute warning. Graduates, you can start heading back. coolest traditions I have ever seen in education. As I prepared for tonight, I reflected on the year that we've had and have struggled to put into words the type of class that we are here to celebrate. There is no doubt that you have grown tremendously over the years. From playing with tech decks to bakugan to double Dutch jump rope in a recess at West Shore and Torrey Hill, the days of making sure you have your DS for field trips are long behind you. And I highly doubt any of you will be skating through any hallways on your Heelys anytime soon. No one is going to assign you a study island, and there is no mileage club where you're headed. But what is clear is that Lake Fenton is filled with amazing young people, and this class epitomizes that fact. I have quickly learned that this is a place where you earn your keep. Nothing is given, but much is expected. Our students have continuously risen to the occasion all year long. Some of the amazing accomplishments this year include 46 students earned scholarships totaling more than $593,000. This class has logged over 2,300 volunteer hours of community service. 33 graduates earned 203 college credit hours through our dual enrollment program. Donations, and this is just a couple of the highlights. Student Council raised close to $2,000 this year and also collected over 300 toys to donate. Starfish collected 33 boxes to send to soldiers deployed overseas. Key Club donated over 3,200 toiletries and 100 coats to Carriagetown Ministries. They also raised over $600 and collected many non-perishable food items to help those in need. As mentioned earlier, our band, which represents a huge population in our school, performed for the Flint Firebirds, in the MSU Homecoming Parade, in the Magnificent Lights Festival in Chicago, and of course, at Disney. Recognition in the Regional Scholastic Art Competition, and 95% of our students that took the Business Nocti test scored above the cut scores. Athletics, and I think we all know it was a great year to be a Blue Belt. Our girls basketball and softball teams both earned academic All-State. This was the 10th year in a row for our softball girls. Our varsity teams won many championships, from league titles to district titles to regional titles. We had not one, but two state champion wrestlers, and we had two other runners-up. We had our second 1,000-point scorer in school history in basketball. Our cross-country team qualified for the state meet. This was the first time in school history. And our track team set multiple school records. And not to mention, we won a state championship in the 3,200-meter relay yesterday. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that's a heck of a list. This class clearly has left its imprint on me, on the school, and certainly on the community. And every class that follows will be challenged to find similar success. But what really defines this specific group of students? Is it the list of accomplishments I just read off? Is it Blue Devil pride? Is it that for the most part, this is the last graduating class of Lake Fenton that was born in the 1900s? Is it that they have left Lake Fenton a better place than they found it? Truth be told, it's all of these things and more. I asked Mr. Jason Taylor what he thinks best defines this group, and he was quick to respond: natural talent. That's interesting. Natural talent is an innate gift that allows a person to demonstrate an immediate skill with minimal practice. If this class was able to do all of that with minimal practice, imagine what they will do next. I don't think there's any doubt that we are in good hands. Class of 2017, as you prepare to walk across the stage and officially graduate from high school, I want to remind you that you are now, and you forever will be, Blue Dogs. It has been an honor being your principal, even if it was only for 1 year. At this time, the class officers will present the class of 2017.
Emma Beatrice Rose. Allison Marie Labegenhausen. Natalie Grace Gallimore. Darren Patrick Kennedy Gildine. Alexis Victoria McMichael. Abigail Catherine Rhodes. Samuel David Behringer. Chase Logan Lejeune. Connor Frederick Schneider. Tyler James Ogle. Adrian Lynn Laneson. Kyle Allen Petula. Kendall Jean Destroy. Emily Ray Moore. Riley Elizabeth Kahn. Allison Gail Petz. Leo Joseph Schustock. Elena Jean Ragnan. Logan Janae Larson. Kylie Lon Marie Savage. Chloe Marie Wittersheim. Noelle Christina Boreal. Justin Lathan Baldwin. Brittany Nicole Fortline. Jaden Lene Ballant. Mackenzie Ray Monarch. Kyle Stephen Stepping. Joseph Anthony Ritano. Bryce Wayne Andres. Ashlyn Nancy Skidmore. Trevor John Turner. Luke Adam Willoughby. D. Jack Edward Babbitt. Christopher Michael Stevenson. Grayson Robert Gebsky. Bree Allen McFadden. Noah Daniel Reed. Andrew Michael Nigro. Devin Marcus Ballard. Tyler James Boros. Jack Jacob Valentine. Oliver Lazar Center. Andrew David Forrester. William Thomas King. Daniel Roman Osminski. Parker Allen Mitchell. Jason William Thomas Baird. Emma Oline Robert. Rosa Julian Mangelson. Jenna Lee Sloan. Miranda Michelle Stevens. Angel May Elite. Daniel Joseph Cavalier. Jacob Gunter Adams. Garrick James Greenway. Alex Jordan Boros. Michelle Marie Lambert. Kayla Renee Elrich. Michaela Louise Campbell. Nicholas Timothy Johnson. Nicholas Gary Gifke. Lane Charles Schwartz. Chase Alexander Barron. Max Frederick Gray. Tyler Robert Longshore. Tyler Rodney Joe Wallace. Tyler Bryce Stewart. Mitchell Kenneth Rose. Dylan James McCain. Chad James Peck. Matthew Edward Allen. Trey Michael Dasher. Colin Dean Bishop. Andrew Merrill Vance. Ryan Michael Paul. Patrick Holmes Levy. Cassidy Parker Compton. Jared Matthew Boyle. Edward Michael Tomchek. Sage Melina Holland. Thomas Richard Mueller Jr. Kyle William Sanders. Trent David Gilbert. Jerry Allen Yelnecker. Marissa Ashley Bollinger. Autumn Paige Vidawa. Riley Moran Cole. Alana June Smitty. Taylor Diane Simon. Morgan Angela Aarons. Sage Lynn Fuller. Lauren Nicole Abney. Chastity Ann Whitney. Faith Catherine Mead. Natalie Jean Arnold. Peyton Paige Lucanville. Tyler Charles Ryan.
Marie Bacon. McKaylee Rose Airy. Christian Ray LeClaire. Courtney Danielle Klein. John David Thomas. Joshua Grant Postal. Nathan Lewis Mayhew. Colin Matthew Tipton. Colton Allen Gray. Abigail Christine Marshke. Tatum Sky Gauthier. Gabrielle Paula Allen. Kathleen Lizette Carolina. Morgan Lily Maynard. Sydney Victoria Ladwig. Rachel Marie Reedy. Samantha Lynn Hubbard. Megan Marie Lazarski. Rory Ruth Gundry. Rachel Elizabeth Sher. Meta Reek. Natsuko Karasawa. Lauren Audrey Lapointe. Delon Anthony Curtis. Cameron Isaiah Parker. Jalen Shamar Miller. Cameron Jordan Jackson. Isaac Golson Jr. Caitlin Jean Sparks. Renee Alyssa Shaw. Jessica Elise Kimbrough. Zachary Allen Stewart Demlow. Max Franklin Schubach. Jacob Ryan Williamson. John Roger Eckert III. Michael Brandon Cole Curtis. Gavin Thomas Godlewski. Anthony Wayne Geyer. Tanner Lee Hickfield. Remington Joseph Clemens. Severin Lazar Watson. Clayton David Miller. Joshua Thomas Brumont. David James Hall. Joshua Curtis Leplow. Ryan David Franks. Hunter Thomas Corcoran. Randy Bryce Kinney. Morgan Carly Page. Destiny Marie Williams. Kendra Lane Parker. Jordan Marie Bennett. Andrew Dylan Aragon. Austin Robert Pratt. Carter James McPhail.
because I'm the final one for the night. And I want to first of all start off by thanking parents, grandparents, relatives, family members, and friends of members of the class of 2017 for your attendance at the graduation ceremony tonight. This ends a first major phase in their life as they get ready to move on to phase 2. At this time, I would like all staff members of Lake Fenton Schools to rise to be recognized, and thank you for attending tonight's graduation services. Graduates, you have now come to the time you've been waiting for. But graduates, would you please rise? Again, as I said earlier, you're ending phase 1. You're beginning to enter phase 2 of a major part of your life. Would you at this time please turn and face the crowd? As superintendent of Lake Fenton Community Schools, I hereby certify the students of the graduating class of 2017 from Lake Fenton High School has met the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and the Lake Fenton Board of Education to receive their diploma. Graduates, please move your tassel from your right side to your left. Parents and guests, I present to you the graduating class of 2017 from Lake Fenton High School. You are now alumni of Lake Fenton Community Schools. Thank you. Please play the recession.
To